It's like my pyjamas. I've got giraffes on. Okay. Not gonna feel any better, so I might as well just start. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all well. I'm not well. Okay, so I'm hoping you're feeling better than I am. I have been on my deathbed the last 3 to 4 days. You can probably tell from the way I sound right now. Yeah, I have not been very well, so I'm starting to kind of get over it now. I feel better than I did the other day. I tried filming yesterday this video and girl, it was a hot mess. I had to delete the footage. Luckily I only got about halfway through, so I didn't film the whole thing. Hopefully I'll get it up by today, like edit it and everything. I'm off work at the moment because I'm ill, so yeah. What was that, girl? Like Ali G. Today's video, you guys, is going to be the very long awaited and delayed review of the new Valentino EXTRADOSE perfume. The box is a little bit busted. I don't really know how that happened, but here she is. So yeah, I'm really excited to review this for you guys. I have worn it out already because I was too excited not to, and also I wanted to give you guys a bit of information about longevity, projection, stuff like that, because the last couple of reviews I've done, I've just kind of done like a first impressions, but I feel like I kind of prefer the old way of reviewing, the way that I used to review, where I would try it out first. So let me know what you prefer. Do you guys prefer first impressions so you can see my like initial reaction, or do you prefer it when I've already worn the fragrance? Let me know what you think. And also today I wanted to squeeze in here a review of the new Black Opium glitter by YSL just at the end of the video, because I have this little cute sample which I actually got in with the package when I ordered this, so I just thought I might as well do like a 2-in-1 review, because I didn't want to make a whole video just on this one, because this one's been out for a little while now, and you know, I don't have that much of it. It's literally a tiny little sample. Like, girl, they didn't even fill it up all the way. Stingy. I think that's supposed to be a 1.2 ml, but girl, they didn't even fill it up. Anyway, so that will be at the end of the video if you guys are interested about the Black Opium glitter and you're interested in my thoughts on that one. I think I said in my last video or the video before that I wanted to try this one, so I'm excited to test that one. But anyway, today's video is going to be all about this little guy. So I picked this up on Fragrance House. I got like a 10% discount, and I picked up 30ml. So let's show you guys what the bottle looks like. I'm obsessed with this bottle, you guys. It's so cute. Like, does anyone else love a 30ml? Because I love me a 30ml. I think that's so cute. So this is her. She's like a really beautiful hot pink colour. She's like see-through, so you can see how much juice you've got, which I love. She has the classic Valentino Born in Roma bottle shape with the leather label at the front. So I absolutely love this colourway, this bright pink, this hot pink with the black. It's almost like an electric hot pink. It looks a lot more neon in real life, but that's what she looks like. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. Yeah, super cute packaging. So also in this review I wanted to compare it to the Valentino Born in Roma Intense, because a lot of people are kind of anticipating these fragrances to be very similar, and some people wanted to know whether or not, if you've got the Intense version, is it even worth getting the new one? That was kind of what I noticed a lot of people talking about when they were talking about this fragrance coming out. They were kind of like, oh well, I've already got the Intense, which is supposed to be like more vanilla forward, like an evening version of the original. Do I need the new one as well? So that's basically what we're going to be exploring today, you guys. So let's get straight into it, guys. So let's just start off initially by talking about the notes in the new one. So the notes in this are very, very simple. Like, there's only 3 notes in here. So the top notes are blackcurrant, middle notes are rum, and the base notes are vanilla. Not bourbon vanilla, just vanilla. So she's very simple. She's very what you see is what you get kind of vibe, which, I mean, the original Donna Born in Roma is a little more complex, it has a lot more notes. This one, the Intense, is pretty simple as well, if I remember off the top of my head. So let's talk about the notes in the Intense version just to compare the two. So in the Intense, we have top notes of bourbon, vanilla and amber, middle notes of jasmine and base note of benzoin. So they took out the black currant in this one. In the original, there is black currant, pink pepper that gives it this kind of like little bit of a spicy vibe in the opening. This one, it doesn't have any of that. So I guess that's why people are kind of comparing these two, because like the vanilla, it's a lot more simple, seems like it's going to be a lot more deep and rich for like the evening time as well. So just a little bit of backstory about this one. So I used to have the 30ml size of the Donna Born in Roma Intense, which I just never used. I never reached for it, like literally ever, because if you guys haven't smelled this, I will talk about what it smells like in a second, but it's a very like cold weather, evening, fancy kind of dress up perfume, to the point where I just wasn't getting through my 30ml, because if you guys don't know me, or if I don't even know if I've said this, but I'm very much a homebody, so I'm not the kind of girl that's like going out all the time. Like I literally have like 3 friends and my boyfriend is one of them, so the kind of like party girl person that would wear something like this often. However, if you are, girl, you need this, because this is such a nice fragrance. But when I got rid of my 30ml bottle because I wasn't wearing it, I really missed having it in my collection, and for the times where I was going out, I was like, oh, I really miss this fragrance because it's such a nice, deep, sexy jasmine scent, and I absolutely loved it. So I decided to get the little 15ml travel size, and girl, I've still got so much left of this, it's ridiculous. Like, it's got a tiny little dent, but this 15ml is perfect for me. I do not need any more than this. So that's just for context why I don't have the bigger bottle. It's not because I don't like it. I do really like it. I just don't go out enough to wear it. So for me, this one is like a jasmine bomb. So if you are not into jasmine, then you definitely would not like this, because it's like predominantly what this is giving, for me personally anyway. A lot of people talk about this not being as sweet as the original. For me, I find this like just as sweet as the original, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's that kind of like bourbon vanilla that's in the opening. And the jasmine is almost like a sweet jasmine. Like, I think it's super sweet still. And that's why I really like it, because it's like jasmine done right. Like, for me, it kind of gives me the same sort of vibe as Alien, in the sense of it being super jasmine forward and like only a nighttime scent. But it's a lot sweeter, it's a little bit pared back compared to Alien as well. It's not as like intense. I mean, it's still super intense, girl, let's not lie. But yeah. Oh, it's just so good. I'm so glad I've got this back in my collection, because I really did miss it. Like, it is a really good nighttime, night out, bougie girls night out scent, like a date night scent as well. I can imagine this being so good for a date night. Yeah, it is really sexy. Like, I love this, really good perfume. But like I said, you do have to love your jasmine, because it's predominantly jasmine. I would say this is like an 85% jasmine fragrance, and then the rest is like vanilla. Like, that's really all it is. I don't really get anything else. I don't really get the amber, I don't really get the benzoin, maybe in the dry down, but it's literally vanilla and jasmine. That's it. To me personally, with that kind of like Valentino DNA. I really love that perfume, and it's also so long lasting. Like, it's insane. If you spray it on your clothes, you will literally smell it until the dawn of time. So let's just get straight into it, because we've spoken about the notes already. Oh girl, I always struggle with the lid on this, I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna spray it. I don't keep my boxes, you guys, I just kept it for the video, so I'm gonna spray it on the, oh girl, sorry, didn't mean to rip off that much. I'm just gonna spray it on the top here, just so I can talk about what I pick up. Oh my god. This, to me, I see the resemblance with the Intense, But it's like if you replaced the Intense with blackcurrant instead of jasmine. It smells like a juicy, ripe bunch of blackcurrants that have been soaking in rum. Finished off with like this vanilla undertone, like it's so good. I remember the first time I smelled this, I was like, I like it, but like I don't really know if I'm actually gonna wear it. Like, am I actually gonna reach for it? And honestly, now that I'm like smelling it again and now that I know what it smells like when I've worn it out, I think this is definitely going to be something that I would reach for as like an everyday winter perfume. This is definitely autumn, winter only, because it is so heavy in the same way that the Intense is heavy. This is heavy in the exact same way, so it is definitely an intense fragrance. I'd say the intensity, as in like the strength and how like deep it is about the same as the Intense version. So she's strong, okay, she's strong, but she's so like juicy, and I think that kind of like juiciness of that blackcurrant does balance it out to the point where you could wear this as an everyday scent, but it would have to be in the cold weather. Oh my god, you guys, this is really, really good. This might actually be better than the Intense for me, because the Intense is so heavily floral, which I don't mind. I like my floral scents, but I'm definitely more of a fruity perfume girl. Like, I prefer fruit in my fragrances than florals, and I do have lots of florals. Like, that's not to say I don't wear florals or I don't like florals, but there's something about like fruit, like real juicy fruits in fragrances that I love. And the fact that this one is like a juicy, fruity scent, but it's for winter, is really unique to me. If you think of a fruity fragrance, you usually think of like something you'd wear in spring or summer. This one is definitely, like I said, it's definitely winter fragrance only. Or autumn. Yeah, this one like is definitely night out. This one you could wear every day. Yeah. I'm definitely preferring this one to the Intense, you guys. Like, oh my god, it's so on skin, you guys. I get a lot more of that rum coming through, which I'm really not mad at. I love a boozy fragrance, and this is definitely boozy, but it's not harsh. It's like done so smoothly. Like, it's like a smooth rum. It's not like one of those rums where you drink it and you're like, oh my god. Like, it's not a Jack Sparrow rum. It's a smooth rum. It's a sweet, smooth, sticky rum, and it's so good. Almost like a blackcurrant flavoured rum is what it's giving. I'm obsessed. I think this is probably my favourite flanker of Born in Roma so far. I still love the original. I think the original is probably still going to be my favourite, but this is like a close second. Like, this is kind of like the original, like you could wear all year round. This one is like a winter version of the original, because you still get that classic Born in Roma DNA there, winter suited. Like, it's so good. I'm obsessed. Oh my god, they did a good job on this one. Let me tell you, they did a good job on this one. It does smell a lot better on skin, I will say. The dry down as well, like that vanilla starts creeping in, and it's like a creamy vanilla, so it balances out that rum really nicely to the point where it doesn't become too boozy. So if you're not really a boozy fragrance girl, I would honestly still recommend getting your nose on this, because I think there is a high possibility that you could still really enjoy it, because the blackcurrant is so prominent. Like, it's not just booze, like you're not just getting rum in this. But like I said, it's so smooth, it's so sweet and delicious. Like, this is a win, okay? This is a win for me. I worried it would be just like another like nothing flanker that we just did not need. This is definitely not that, for me anyway. I really like it, and I can see myself wearing this a lot more than the Intense version. So if the Intense was a little bit too much for you, or you don't like jasmine, check this one out. So I think it does a similar thing, but it's just a little bit easier to wear. As for the projection and longevity, so the first time I wore, I mean the only time I've worn this, I've only worn this once, I wore this to go see my boyfriend, and as soon as I hugged him, like, he gave me a compliment and was like, "You smell really good." I was like, okay, so it's a compliment getter so far. But like I said, I've only worn it that one time, but I sprayed it quite a while ago before I saw him as well, so like he could still smell it, so that was great. And I didn't go too crazy with the sprays, as you can tell, it's like still filled to the top. So that was just something to note straight away. Second of all, I sprayed this all over my hoodie, and I could smell it the next day just as strong as I could on the day that I sprayed it. So longevity wise on clothes, it's fantastic. On skin, I would say I probably got about 7 to 8 hours. And then after that it became like very subtle, like I really had to like bury my nose in my skin to smell it. But considering I didn't have any like perfume oils underneath, I just had my normal like moisturiser on, I think that's a really great performance. As for the kind of projection, I'm not too sure yet, because obviously I had to like hug my boyfriend and then like move away from him a bit for him to give me the compliment, so maybe it's a little bit closer to skin than this one, because this one's beast mode. Okay, this one you can be smelt miles away, so if you're committing a crime, don't go for this one, okay? Because they ain't gonna smell you. Those dogs are gonna be coming for you. I don't think it's as strong as the Intense, because the Intense is like, it is intense, like it can really choke you out. Like this one is definitely like 2 sprays max. Okay, max. So I sprayed about 5 to 6 sprays and I was fine. I wasn't choking to death, so that's great. So that's kind of the main differences between those two. I definitely prefer the EXTRADOSE to the Intense, but I think the Intense kind of serves its own purpose. Yeah, it's still super sweet though, the Intense. I don't know why people say it's not sweet, because I think it's sweet. Some people say this is spicy. I don't know what you're smelling. I'm not smelling the same thing. You guys, if you love a blackcurrant forward, jammy, little bit creamy, boozy, sweet scent that is sexy, if you want a cold weather version of the original Born in Roma and you love your fruits, you definitely need to check out EXTRADOSE. And I feel like it really did not disappoint. It smells exactly like the notes, but it's so well blended. And even though you can pick up each note because there are only 3, it just takes you on this really pleasant journey as it dries down. And I think if you're a gourmand girl, you would actually really like this because of how sweet it is, and because it has that kind of like jamminess to it, paired with that vanilla. I think it is really good for gourmand girls as well. But I also think if you're not a gourmand girl, you would also really like it. I think it's just going to be a crowd pleaser, in my honest opinion, because it's such a simple fragrance, but it's been done so well. And obviously if you like the original, you're probably going to like this one as well, in my opinion. Okay guys, so that is my review of the Valentino Born in Roma EXTRADOSE fragrance. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below if you guys are going to pick this up, or if you've already picked it up, let me know. I haven't seen any other reviews of this one yet. I don't even know if anyone else is going to review this. I just wanted it, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a review. Why not? So let's move on now to the new YSL Black Opium Eau de Parfum Glitter. I'm really excited about this one. I've heard very mixed things about this, so I don't even know if I'm going to like it. But I like the original Black Opium, so I feel like I'm probably going to like it. Let's just give her a little spritzeroo. Loving Over Red. I've also been loving Le Parfum, so I may add this to my collection if I like this one. Okay. This just smells like the original. My nose is like not back to normal. It smells like the original. Like it just smells like the original, that's like a little bit more sweet and a little bit lighter. Like a little, it's like an airier version of the original. Maybe that's what the marshmallow is doing in here. Okay, I'm not over the moon with that. Yeah, it's not bad by any means, but it's definitely not what I expected. I expected it to be more sticky, like a little bit more gourmand than what it actually is. Because they kind of sold it as like a gourmand fragrance. Yeah, no, it's literally just like an area, slightly more feminine, like youthful version of the original one. So if the original's too intense for you, or it's a little bit too like mature smelling or offensive, then you probably would like this version. I can see a lot of people liking this one and not the original, but it's still pretty much the same thing. Okay, I'm not... Perfume houses have got to start bringing out some stuff other than some damn flankers, okay? Because I'm getting bored of these damn flankers. So it's me absolutely glazing the crap out of that one, but that one's a good one. That one we really did not need. We did not need glitter, you guys. That is a disappointment, to say the least. I mean, it's not bad, but I was expecting to smell some marshmallow. I can't smell anything. I don't think it smells anything like Love Don't Be Shy. Love Don't Be Shy is very like orange forward. It just smells like the original. Fuck out of here with that. So I really hope you enjoyed that video, and I'm really glad to be back filming again. I've got a lot of new exciting content on the way for you guys. So yeah. Another thing as well, which I was super annoyed about, you guys, I ordered a new perfume recently. It was Le Gourmand by Doucet. I've wanted that for so long, like a really good chocolate perfume. I feel like I'm missing that in my collection. I've got a couple chocolate fragrances, but I want like a really like rich chocolatey scent, and a lot of people said that smelled like Nutella, so I was like, I need it. FedEx lost my parcel, so my £125 niche fragrance has disappeared, probably in someone's bag. Do I blame them? No. Yeah, don't blame them, but it's just frustrating. So I'm kind of over it now. I just emailed the shipper being like, can I just get a refund, because I don't even want to wait any longer for that fragrance. Like I'm kind of over it. Like, I don't care. I'm just like, just give me the refund, girl. But if you guys know any good chocolate scents, let me know. I really want to try Chocolate Queen by Navitus. I'm thinking about getting that one instead of the Le Gourmand, but the Le Gourmand sounds so good. But a lot of people were complaining about the longevity of Doucet perfumes, so let me know what the longevity is like if you guys have one. I don't own any, I've never smelled any, so I was really excited for it, but maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe that was God telling me it was trash. I don't know. But whoever's got it, I hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, I will see you all in my next video, and I apologise for my voice and sounding a little crusty. But yeah, hopefully in my next one I'll be back to my normal self. I just really wanted to get this review up for you guys. Oh, I forgot to rate it. Oh my god. I'm going to rate this a 8.5 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and I'll see you all in my next one.